Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Kujus again. Imagine a day to your wedding. You realize the guys in charge of the hotel spent the money that was supposed to be used for the hotel in playing the game and they lost it. A quick disclaimer, this summary is provided solely for educational purposes and is not a substitute for watching the complete movie. It is intended to encourage viewing the entire film for a comprehensive understanding. To download or watch the movie, please check the link in the description below. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe now to get more interesting movie recap. Here we can see Mogbe, who is last born of the Kujus family, and his friend Chooks at the family bar, counting money they earned from the last night party. Sophie, who is the daughter of Martin, the eldest brother of the Kujus family, is also having a birthday. Martin made it compulsory for all his siblings to bring gifts for his daughter. As a medical doctor, he made sure he sanitized the siblings' hand before they carried his daughter. After the birthday party, they all came together for a brief meeting. Mauyon and his friends announced that both of them were engaged, but to the shock of everyone, nobody was excited because they believed that the relationship was not real. Marpe burst into tears and left the meeting angrily after she complained of her brothers always keeping family matters away from her, and because she didn't complete her academy. This caused everyone to leave the meeting very early. Before bed, Lily begs Mauyon to allow his family members to plan a traditional wedding, hoping to mend their differences, bringing everyone back together. Mauyon and Lily had a meeting with the family discussing their traditional wedding coming up very soon, and they all excitedly jump at it. Marpe and Chooks, his friend, will be in charge of the venue. Mouse in charge of the food, and Marpe is partnered with Lily, obnoxious brother, for the Ashobi selection. Can you believe that? Late in the night, Mousy came into Mayon's house, complaining about them not inviting the entire family for the wedding. But Lily said it's because of the pandemic, letting Mousy know the importance and safety of everyone. From the last movie, we get to know that Abi and Chooks have broken up, and Mouse also left Otumba. Shockingly, despite Otumba no longer being part of the family, he set his driver to deliver an ATM card containing 5 million naira to the family for the wedding as his contribution. After Mouse arrived at the hotel, which is meant to use as venue, she asked Don JAZZY, which is being called Don Baba, to move his car forward. While she was talking to Don Baba, he fell in love with her. Instead, Mouse is stating in the normal suit. A command from the highest order asked the sergeant to change her room to a first-class suit. Mouse started receiving several gifts, thinking that all from Otumba are heads. After Mogbe and Chooks collected the card, they are both in a problem trying to recall what happened the previous night. Upon realizing that the card is still with them, they pay for the hotel rooms and hall for the wedding. Unfortunately, the card is saying insufficient funds. This causes Mogbe and Chooks to start finding a way to find the missing money. Mogbe, Martin and his family came into their room, but Mogbe complained that her room is too small and wondering why Mousy's room is so big. Back to Mousy, she went out to check the hall they wanted to use for her younger brother's wedding, but shockingly met a security man standing in front, which stopped her from entering. Mousy fled up, believing that Chooks and Mogbe paid for everything, unknowingly to her. The full family met there. After some argument, Mogbe also joined them and quickly sorted it out. He begged the manager to allow them to stay for a few hours because he only paid for 1 day instead of 3 days. Their 1 day lodge is already due. After all, the manager agreed because of his love interest. While Mogbe and Chooks were planning to sell their bike so as to get money for the lodge, they both were kidnapped by a certain Don to ruin their own money. Let's talk about Don. Abi was shocked after seeing the gift she has been receiving from an unknown lover. Mouses believe they are all from Otumba, who is trying to get her back after they break up. Mouse has been complaining about her AC not blowing well. Don took a guy along to come and fix the AC. Meanwhile, Mousy was in the toilet when they entered, but Don took permission from Abi before fixing the AC. Mousy fled up after seeing Don entering her room without permission, and also blasting Abi for allowing them. Back to Mogbe and Chooks. Now the whole family is aware of their mistake, as the attendant is in the receptionist told them they have passed their checkout time, which was the reason why they refused to clean Mogbe's room and switch off lights for others. They are indeed indirectly telling them to to leave the hotel premises. Now, these guys are trying to reach Malpe and Chooks, unknowing to them that they kidnapped by Don JAZZY, whom they owe money. While the commotion was going on, Don JAZZY met the whole family in the scene and asked them what the problem is. Malpe and Mousy tried to stop him, asking what was his business in other people's matter, but the reception greeted Don so as to shut Mousy and Malpe up. Then Don JAZZY asked again, then what was the problem? Mauyon then came back from the back and explained everything to Don JAZZY. Mauyon asked, by the way, who are you? And Don JAZZY said he's just a friend of the hotel and he fixed everything for them. Hope you guys know that Don is doing everything for them to protect them because of his love interest. At the same spot, Emeka, travel agent, arrived. Lily was happy thinking her parents have arrived. Emeka said he couldn't find her parents. Now, Lily began to panic the more. Another problem done burst. Mousy invited them all to her room till everything got solved. While in the room, Malpe was beginning looking around, comparing how the room is big than the one that's given to her and her daughter. Back to Malpe, the guys who kidnapped Chooks, Malpe and Otumba's driver continues to threaten them. This guy left and also left the door open. As sharp guys, Malpe and his friends sneaked out of the place and escaped. Then she couldn't hide it anymore and she asked Mousy how she got the big room. Mousy replied and said that it can only be Otumba. A few minutes later, the phone rang and it was Otumba. He apologized for calling us late and he asked of Berry Wonder, his driver, what he sent to deliver 5 million naira with the ATM card, saying he has not come back home since he sent him to deliver the card. Mousy said she has not seen him since morning either, but as soon as she sees him, she'll let him know he's acting. Okay, Mousy appreciated Otumba. Otumba was asking why she was thanking him and she replied for the flower, cake, gift and the first class treatment. Otumba let her know that I didn't do all that and told her that he gets is a secret admirer. Otumba wished Mousy the best and ended the call. Mousy was surprised and 3 minutes after Don entered, he was not telling her how everything was said that they can all return to their room. They were all happy, but Lily was not. He discussed about her friend that they should have arrived in Nigeria but haven't, and she was getting worried. In short, Don decided to help, saying he has some people he can call. Now, Mousy begins to suspect that Don might be the mystery admirer. Back to Malpe and his guys. After the escape, Barry wanted to call Otumba and tell him. Malpe and Chooks squandered his money. They collected his phone and locked him in his toilet. They say they didn't want the truth to be leaked out to the family. Now, Don he's been able to contact Lily's parents and the whole issue has been resolved. After Mauyon and Lily left, Mousy then asked if Don was the one that has been sending the gifts, and he said and yes, and both of them laughed over it and started gisting normally. Now, Abby saw Malpe and Chooks hiding and discussing how they face their family. Then Abby sneaks back and called everyone. Malpe came out and threatened to beat them all. Then they confessed all what had happened. While the manager took them on a tour, she left them at the casino game and they gambled all the money they had. Mauyon explained the commission the two guys have caused the entire family and also tell them how his fiancée Lily is already planning cancelling the wedding because of her parents are not yet in Nigeria, being worried about them. The guys say they were kidnapped. Immediately, Don came out and pointed at Don, telling Malpe he's the man that kidnapped them. Don's family arrived and said it is true. He asked his guys to kidnap them and locked them in one of the rooms in the hostel and later asked them to be released. But Malpe and Chooks admitted he didn't release them, but they escaped himself. Don asked, did he really escape? And are you sure you escaped? Are you really sure you did that? Obviously, it was Don who asked his guys to leave the door open so they can escape. Malpe and Chooks can no longer talk. Emeka, the travel agent, knocked on Lily's door and entered, bringing her the good news that her parents have safely arrived in Nigeria. At last, can you guess what happened? The traditional wedding held. Now, they invited these guys to play game with him again, but they declined. Don said, no, you can all play it for free because they were afraid that they're going to lose more money. Now that I have something to do with your sister and I love her very much, but they laughed and they refused to do it. And Don said he knew that they must have learned the lesson.